1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic, before the Dark Times.
If you only knew the power of the dark side.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Yoda. You seek Yoda.
Evacuate? In our moment of triumph, I think you overestimate their chances.
Come on, hand, old buddy, don't let me down.
Welcome back to another commentary by Rumors at the Cantina. I am your lovely commentator, Scumspurt, partnered here tonight with
none other than Lethal Hobo.
All right, looks like we're at round 2 of the top cut. Looks like we've got Noonerz on one side and Jarrett on the other. Noonerz on the right side, and Jarrett is going to be on the left.
So this is second game of Top Cut. First game, Justin McBride lost to Jarrett. So now Jarrett's here undefeated. Jarrett is playing light side because he started dark side, and Noonerz is, well, stuck on dark side.
Yep.
So let's see if he can do it. You know, a lot of talk. The dark side isn't up to snuff.
Oh.
And I believe, as we saw earlier, the only person that beat Noonerz dark side this whole tournament was Jarrett with his light side.
Yep.
So I remember because me and Noonerz played round 1. He beat me pretty quickly, and it was pizza time after that, as you heard.
Pizza time.
He was pretty worried about having to play Jarrett's light side. So this should be interesting.
Right. Now, they had played each other right before Top Cut.
Yeah, they played in the last round.
So
Jarrett's got a Rogue 3, which is brutal, an Astromech Droid.
Which is even more brutal on that Rogue 3.
And I feel like he's got...
I see a target.
Assault.
Oh, my. That is an opening hand.
He's got a pretty beefy hand.
That is a pretty beefy hand. I'm kind of curious as to see what his starting objectives are.
Oh, Noonerz flops All-Out Brawl, Planet of the Prophetess, and Emperor's Web. Gamma Run, Rogue Squadron Assault, and Call to Arms.
Call to Arms. That's not. Is that the name of the objective?
Yeah. That's just.
So there's 2 objectives named Call to Arms?
No.
What's that objective with all the enhancements in it? Like Han Solo's.
That's 2 arms.
2 arms. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So just remember that top one's Gamma because Jarrett, is not running Ultra Pro, Super Matte, no glare sleeves. Ultra Pro. Pick them up.
All right. So Noonerz starts out with a little ISB and a Servant of the Dark Side.
Bunch of weenies.
Oh, and there's the Gamma Run, which he just flops a little pilot there. And dumps the...
Ditches the hot survival gear, which is kind of pointless, and a deck that only has 2 hot objectives.
Right. And not that many units.
Yeah. All the units you have in the deck, you don't want
and
to
there's the Rogue 3 with the Astromech. Very good starting.
Going for Emperor's Web. Going to one-shot it.
Going to one-shot it. Doesn't really have that great of a defense, Noonerz. All right, Noonerz contemplating whether or not to defend. And he gives it to him. No need for the target. Oh, and he uses it anyways.
Yeah. I guess. Jarrett, they're trying to trigger Call to Arms, but like you said, it doesn't work unless your vehicle is piloted.
And it is... a droid is not a pilot.
I mean, a droid can pilot, but it's not an applicable pilot.
Ah.
Ooh, double Planet Prophetess. That's pretty rough.
That is pretty rough.
But I think if you're Jarrett and the dial's at 3 and you just blew up one objective, I think you're okay.
I think you're okay. And you've got Rogue 3 out with an Astromech droid.
Yeah.
I think you're sitting okay right now.
Yeah, right now...
and I did see advanced proton torpedoes, so...
That can get pretty out of hand.
That can get pretty gnarly. Let's see what Noonerz plays. Okay, not a bad. Dark Temple.
Dark Temple.
Sith Temple.
Me and Noonerz couldn't think of the name for that. It's definitely Dark Temple.
It's definitely Dark Temple.
I was like, Sith Temple, maybe? I can't remember. I only play one Ceres at a time. Noonerz, he puts them on the table. He flops them on the table. He's got both there. Those 2 hard-hitting Servant of the Dark Sides.
Well, he's only got 1 Servant of the Dark Side.
Well, the other one's floating around in there.
It's in there. He'll find it.
Oh, only put 1 in Dark Temple.
Ooh, there's the Ceres.
Man, That's one unit. I get that in my hand. It's like you're going into edge. she's okay.
All right, committing the Rogue 3. Not a bad move by Noonerz.
Yeah, not bad. If Jarrett does pull a wedge, makes him a little bit useless. Oh my God. I don't know if you just saw it. Well, there's the wedge. He also drew another proton torpedo, and another astromech.
He's also got a Rebel Assault in his hand, which he can Rebel Assault that Saris, which would really help.
Not have to worry about the focus.
Yep. This could slowly get out of hand for Noonerz. Yeah, and there's the wedge on the Rogue 3. All right.
And while it's not really going to help now because he's committed, it's going to help from being locked down.
Right,
in case Noonerz pulls with Palp or something.
So just going to attack with just the Rogue 3. I think he's still got those open 2 resources. I think he's waiting to see if Noonerz is actually going to defend with Saris. And he does. All right. Yep, there it is. What a play.
Noonerz calling that move cute. Now, see, that's interesting you put Wedge on. I know he put him on for the enhancement bonus, but I think you put on the 2 proton torpedoes. Because that's 2 enhances as opposed to 1 for the same cost. You do
well, the thing is, Rogue 3 is not elite.
Yeah, I guess
you now have Wedge in there, so now you get Rogue 3 every turn.
He's like quasi-elite, I guess.
Quasi-elite with Wedge.
He's like core Luke elite. Yeah, with Wedge.
That's what I'm saying, is that's why you put Wedge and not the proton torpedoes.
So that's 2 objectives down.
Dial at 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing.
This is, all right. Noonerz plays the advisor.
Oh, I guess the other thing to mention, too, is that with Wedge on Rogue 3, he's now piloted, so he can trigger call to arms.
Right.
Which he did on that crappy little ISB, but whatever. At least.
Oh, and there's the deadly sight. That is a thing.
That's pretty good.
Man, deadly sight is just it's such a great card.
It's a good card. That's why I like Sarah's spot.
Noonerz has kept the holocron out.
Yeah, it's still he's got the holocron. He's got 4 resources now. It's I don't know. Just he's going into the turn with 2 units with 1 health each. That's I don't know.
Now it all depends. Does he have another unit in his hand? Is what it is. Because I mean, he moved straight from deployment into conflict so that he could kill the Rogue 3. Makes me think that maybe he didn't have another unit.
Probably. Knowing Noonerz, I know he likes to keep events. I see he's got seeds. Another fake card might be a twist. And it may be an event. I don't know. But he definitely
the thing with the advisor is, Noonerz may have a good edge hand. He's got a focus that he could throw out there. Try to take something down. Or try to focus something down so it doesn't do all the objective damage.
That's true. And then if you think about it, Rebels don't really have that high of an edge count. Especially with those Rogue Squadron X-Wings. They don't have any icons.
Looks like he's going to try to play an astromech on the X-Wing. Yep, and there it is. All right.
That's red 2. Yep. Not bad.
Not bad. Red 2's actually is decent now. All right, now it decides where he just wants to go with this attack. And there it is, the defense with the advisor. So now we got ourselves an edge. And he's debating. Looks like he passed and throws it in.
All in.
All right. Ooh, with a heat,
choke.
a seeds, and a force choke.
I think Jarrett just barely beat him.
Yep, Jarrett just barely beat him.
Well, I mean, Dial will go to 7.
Dial will go to 7. That's 3 objective damage.
But Jarrett lost the Rebel Assault.
Ooh, draws a hired hand. Which is not enough to take back the force because he's got that servant out there. Well played.
That servant doing work.
Servant doing work, holding the force down.
Still has the holocrons.
He is a servant of the dark side, though, so.
He likes to serve.
He likes to serve. Bring me my tea.
I think that's actually what he's doing. If you look at the card art, he's like carrying something. It's underneath his.
Sacks the holocron for 2. Oh, and brings out the Vader, the big nasty Vader. Now does he have Vader's saber?
There's a unit that I think is like 3 turns too late.
Yeah, no, for sure. Got the Royal Guard out, which is good.
I want to point out, Noonerz does not practice the practice of derp.
Yes. draw, resource, protect.
Noonerz just went straight with Vader. And then protect.
Ooh, attack it with the Servant of the Dark Side. Maybe just trying to get some damage out there. All right, we're going to aggression.
Ooh, there you go.
Very well played, Noonerz. Might as well get some damage out there while you can if you're about to just sack it.
Man, that's the one thing I hate when they only have one unit like that. Jarrett had is playing an event and then having no one to trigger Vader on. Just
right.
feels like you're not getting your full money's worth.
Yeah.
But hey,
all right, is Jarrett going to trigger Gamma Run? Looks like he will not, because Noonerz will just commit the Vader anyways.
It looks like he drew another Rogue 3 and a target or a.
I think that was actually just a. Oh, it is a Rogue 3.
Wow.
Ooh,
that's some good drawing abilities.
that is some good drawing. Good job, Jarrett. Proud of you. So literally, he's 2 objective damage away from winning this game at the dial at 7. Now Noonerz does have Vader out, which is solid, but is it enough?
Jarrett does have a hired hands, so he can play both Rogue 3 and hired hands.
Right.
Focus out somebody.
So there's the. Is that the Rogue 3?
It's hired hands.
Hired hands.
The hands hired.
Ooh. Come here, hands.
Hands.
Now, what would you do with hired hands?
I'd probably have him clean my house.
Okay.
So
All
I'd have
right, and
more
here
time to
comes
play Star Wars.
the Rogue 3.
Noonerz is probably filling with rage at this moment.
Oh, absolutely.
After just killing one of those.
Now, does he have a Force Choke in his hand to Force Choke the guard?
And pings Vader.
And pings Vader. Because, you know, we've seen Noonerz Pro Force Choke plays.
Noonerz has the best Force Choke.
Looks like he's attacking.
Now, if Noonerz can somehow win Edge, he can't kill hired hands because
Yes.
of All Out Brawl.
Oh, that is true. I always forget he has All Out Brawl out.
Oh, Jarrett has a big 0. Well,
Making Noonerz throw away cards.
hired hands dead.
Now he's saving it. He's got the... Ooh, it looks like he has just the one Fate card,
So-
which is that...
Yeah, Jarrett has to stay on target, so he'll definitely get wedged. But if Noonerz can win...
Depending on what that last card in his hand is, or
He could-
card in his hand. Those are the words.
Kill that third rogue, or the second Rogue 3. Yeah, the third Rogue 3. That'd be fishy. Big plays right here.
Oh, good game.
Wow. Noonerz regretting holding on to that. Well, that was a kind of anticlimactic edge battle.
Well done on Jarrett's end. Managed to blow up 2 objective his first 2 turns.
Yeah, and didn't even hold the force. Gamma Run didn't help him at all.
At all.
So, good play. So Jarrett moves on undefeated. Noonerz will go on to face the winner of me and Justin,
Which was...
you'll find out. You'll find out next game because we're under the camera.
Oh.
I just gave it away. So tune in next game. That was a fast game.
That was a fast game.
And we'll catch you then. Peace.
Bye.